Have you ever thought, I could have done something or should have done something? What if I told you your indecision is costing you? Hi, I'm Nathaniel from Loan Lounge, and we help people get into property. I bought my first property 15 years ago for less than $200,000. That property now is worth close to $500,000 and I'm still holding it. The great news is that I've kept onto the property and it's still growing. The downside is that I could have bought more and been in a much better financial position. Have you ever spent time collecting all your documents, the broker preparing the application, you have a pre-approval in place, but you never end up buying a property? Whose fault is it? Yes, I'm talking to you. Are you a serial pre-approver? The reason I'm telling you this today is I want to help you move from indecision to decision. The Latin root word for decision is decisio, and it means to cut off. Making a decision is to cut off from any other course of action. For example, when you make a decision to date someone or get married, you're cutting off other possibilities. This is good news for you and for your partner. It brings security, comfort, peace, and confidence. The reason you are indecisive is because you don't have a decision-making process. I'll share 3 factors to consider that will help you make a decision when it comes to buying a property. The 3 factors to consider are experience, resources, and time. The first one, experience. Have you ever bought a property before? No? Then ask for help. Read books, listen to a podcast, or engage a buyer's agent. But take a step that will move you in that direction. If you do have experience and have done it a few times before, then buying a property will be like any other skill that you develop over time. The second one, resources. Do you have the equity or the deposit to purchase what you want? If not, then you may need support or simply to save more money. Do a pre-approval to find out your exact borrowing capacity and what you can afford. There is no use looking at property until you know what you can afford. A pre-approval is like being engaged, but you haven't signed the dotted line. Remember, there are always things that are in your control and that you can do. The third one is time. Have you got the time or the patience to research, attend a property auction, open home, and make offers? If not, then engage someone to do it on your behalf. How much money are you worth? What is your hourly rate? Can you make more money doing what you are doing and outsource the role? These 3 thoughts will help you on your way to making a financial decision. I've used this personally to think through my purchasing journey. For example, experience. To increase my experience, I listened to a podcast, I took a course. However, I found that I was still not confident and decided to use a buyer's agent who was already a successful investor and leveraged his 15 years of experience for the purchase. Resources. I completed a pre-approval and knew exactly what I could afford, boosting my confidence when talking with stakeholders about the next property purchase. And finally, time. With an infant at home, I did not have the time, or rather I preferred to spend it with my family. So I decided to outsource the role to a buyer's agent. Thus, with these 3 factors, I was able to make a decision and move ahead with a new property purchase. So don't let indecision stop you. Use these filters to help you make a decision and move you closer to your wealth creation goals. Make a decision today. If you're still having second thoughts, then get in touch and develop more clarity around your financial situation. Loan Lounge is a mortgage brokerage which exists to empower clients to make informed financial decisions.